G'day there. Listen, before you jump into this podcast, just a little disclaimer. Some of the content discussed a little bit later on in the podcast is maybe not suitable for younger ears. So just be conscious of that. When you play the podcast, don't play it in the car with the kiddies.
Or anywhere with kids.
Or anywhere with kids.
Yeah,
good point, Mogi.
Yeah. Less said the better, I think.
Yeah, and once again, it was you that was disgraceful that led us there. I mean, come on.
Fan of the Hauraki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jase, Mike and Keyzie on their Instagram at Hauraki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, man.
All good? Good weekend, man?
Yeah, not bad. Do you reckon that guy out the window there looks like an Indian Ben Hurley?
I can't see him. And
Can't say that on here.
Well, you know, is that racist? Well, he
No,
just
it's not.
You could just say he looks like
right.
Ben Hurley.
Yeah.
I see it.
I thought it was Ben Hurley, but then I went, oh no, he's an Indian chap.
An Indian Ben Hurley.
Yeah, an Indian Ben
Yeah,
Hurley.
but it's a better description in the mind of the audience there.
I hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, good weekend, thanks, Mogi. Yourself?
Yeah, really good. Actual great weekend.
Yeah, nice.
I reckon.
It makes a
One of the
difference,
best
doesn't it?
Well, the sunny weather has been a bit of a treat. First week without rain in Auckland for something like 7 months or something. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Jeez.
So that's a long time, and it does make a difference. So yeah, watched the Wars on the Friday, and then did a bit of work stuff,
So
and
good.
then hung out with the missus and the kid for the rest of the weekend, and had an absolute ball.
Yeah, nice, mate.
Really great.
Nice. And you're right about the weather. It makes a huge difference. You were saying you spent all weekend making love pugs. That's how,
you know
that's
what?
how into it you were.
Well, I was right into it. You know, the sun was out there, but the curtains were drawn, so it didn't really make a difference,
Yeah.
you know?
Are you
yeah.
a curtains drawn kind of guy, are you?
Not an
like-
exhibitionist like you,
come
mate.
on,
No.
mate.
Gives
Just
you an
wherever
extra-
it's wherever the curtains lie, let them lie.
Yeah, totally, man.
I'm not killing the mood by jumping up and closing the curtains.
In my case, it's slats.
Slats.
You know, the
Wooden
yeah,
slats.
yeah,
Venetian blinding
yeah,
type
yeah.
things. Yeah,
And
yeah.
I mean, I might admit, I might open a couple of them up a bit wider during
Yeah,
certain times.
yeah.
You know, just to let the light in.
Just
pugs.
for the eyes to peek through
Yeah,
if somebody were curious enough.
Yes, but I had a very nice weekend, a killing weekend. I went deer hunting on
Oh, yep.
Saturday.
Yep.
Watch the Wires on Friday. Bloody good game.
Yep.
You know, I got to say,
out of the minutes that you how many minutes did you watch? Because I've talked about a few things that happened and you said you didn't see any of it.
I watched the first 20-odd minutes
Yeah.
where they were getting hammered on the line, and the Canberra Raiders had all the possession.
Yes.
Then I switched over to the rugby for a while, and then I came back into the second half, maybe 5 or 10 minutes in, and they were ahead, and I was like, what the f*** is going on?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was exciting. I was leaping around my lounge, I've got to say. Very
and-
pleased.
Is this the year for the Warriors?
Well, I think we'll be top 4.
Yes.
I think it'll be too amazing for us to win it, but yeah, there's certainly all you need, isn't it? What I love about it is the difference that a mindset change will make.
Yes.
So you get a coach come in,
Yeah,
who takes
yeah.
the same, essentially the same cattle, a few changes their mindset, and they just turn into this team.
Yeah, into beasts.
So they could have been this, but just how important that mental element is.
Yeah, man.
I love that he's been able to do that. Like, it's just, incredible. So it's awesome. And we have been shit, and we are always shit for extended periods of time.
Yes.
We got to the grand final in 2001 or 2. I went to that. Then we were shit until 2011 when we got to the next grand final, and now we've been shit for 12 years.
Yeah.
It's a long time to watch 24 games of fucking garbage every single year.
Yeah, man.
And now it feels like they've got a plan in place. The owner is awesome. People are into it, and it's just good fun. It's just good fun to watch.
It is good shit.
I love it.
And you'll often find that when there's a change of coach, a team will turn around just because of a different philosophy, and a different approach to things. Like old Anderson, eh? Anderson was able to do that with the
that's
Warriors.
right. And he
got
came
into
out-
their heads.
But also he came out, he was an actual coach, and there's a lot of people that are not coaches.
Yes.
They're former players, but they're not a coach's a-hole. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like they don't
totally.
understand what it is. They go from club to club to club. They suck. And there's just not enough coaches, whereas this guy he's a former player as well, actually. But learnt from Ivan Cleary and just knows people management.
Oh, and I've had a few impromptu chats with him. We had brunch a couple of weekends ago. Just seeing how he's
He's a
fitting
ginger. He's got a massive amount of. He's an angry bastard.
Yeah, really ginger. So that was good. Had a couple of chats with him. And then on Sunday, I was sitting there and I was feeling a bit agitated, Mogi.
Oh, yeah.
And I was in one of those meetings, and I said to my wife, I could either do the lawns or maybe I'll go fishing. And so I went, I'll go. And I actually managed to motivate myself to go fishing and went to a little local beach and put my old line out there.
Yeah.
Caught myself a nice fat kahawai.
Not bad,
which was a massive fucking tin ass. I'll be honest. Normally I don't catch diddly shit.
Yeah. You're surf casting off the beach.
Yeah, just off the beach.
It looks very serene.
And it's a very flat beach.
Right.
And so I wasn't giving myself much of a chance. Armour Bay, it's called. And then doosh.
A strike.
And I was having a durry at the time, sitting on the bench there, and the old line went to plop into the water, and I managed to grab it just in time. I didn't tell the punters that on my Insta though.
How good?
Yeah. So I filleted that, barted up, fish curry maybe Friday.
This week on a Friday?
Yeah. I make a mean fish curry, man.
How's your filleting skills? Not very good considering you very rarely catch anything.
Yeah, well, actually, generally speaking, my filleting is shithouse.
Yeah.
I end up with about a third of the fish.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And I've always wanted to be better at it, but this was the best filleting session I had.
Excellent.
Ever. And I got 2 big plump fillets off it.
Beautiful, You'll get home and your family would have eaten it.
Yeah, probably.
That'll happen. The dog. Give it to the dog.
Well, I was going to have it for, dinner tonight, just, with a bit of crumb on it rather
bit
than
of cheese
a curry.
ball crumb.
And then,
bit of a cheese ball crumb on the
bastard. But then my wife said, my little one won't like that. And so I was like, oh, fuck.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie. The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Whereas you were just rooting all weekend, Pugs?
What? Yeah. Yeah, man. That was crazy. I maybe stopped at one point to go empty my storage unit.
Oh, yeah. Is that what you call it? Is that what you call it, you filthy bastard?
Was it a steamer?
A storage unit.
What's that?
You mean you were going to having a steamer?
I don't think... Is that what you meant?
I think it was jizz.
Oh, yeah. Just, me. Storage unit, yeah.
I was actually... I don't know why. I was reading something just recently. Maybe it was about sex addicts or something like that. And this guy was saying that he was having an orgasm 15 to 18 times a day.
That's too many.
That's exhausting.
I mean, even in my pomp, even at my most virile, even at my most horny, I don't think I could manage 15 or 18 orgasms. Well,
that's one an hour, essentially.
Yeah. It's
too
just
many.
Whacking off.
Cumbersome.
Yeah. It's just so... I mean,
sawdust coming out.
I've mentioned this before when I've been having a go at myself. I'll get halfway through and just go, oh, you know what? I can't be fucked anymore.
Yeah.
Do you say that?
I've gone off myself.
Yeah. Do you ever put yourself into dog?
Into dog?
Yeah.
No.
Do yourself on all fours?
I can honestly say... Are you
strictly put yourself a missionary?
Yeah, generally...
Is your hand always on top?
Generally missionary and or standing.
Or standing.
I've never...
Up against the wall.
I've never...
in the corner.
I've never done it dog.
Right.
I have to say... That is one experience I've never had, is giving myself a masty, do it in the dog
You got
position.
one hand on the bed.
Right.
And then both knees, obviously, and then you're having a go at yourself.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. With an arch back. But
you got to have the back arch, do you?
Like I was doing a dog steamer.
I was thinking concave.
Right.
By the way, don't listen to this if you've got kids in the car.
Yeah.
I'm glad you chucked that in there.
We're going to have to do another disclaimer for the end of this podcast.
Quite possibly, yeah.
But we used to discuss that, and I never have either, but it's a funny thing. It's not really practical, is it?
No, and I can't see the purpose of it.
No. Well,
you know what I mean?
Switch things up. If you're doing it 15 to 18 times a day, you probably did.
That's true.
Probably would.
That's true.
It's a lot more compromising if you get caught in that position too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like if somebody walked in.
Yeah, that would be... particularly like a parent or something
Do you think
like
you'd be
that.
wearing Do you think you'd be wearing your T-shirt? You have a t-shirt on. What would you be wearing? With pants around the ankles?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
still got your shoes on.
I think if you're going to do
You're
it,
hanging your shoes
if
off
you're
the
gonna
side
do
of the bed.
dog, you got to be nude, don't you?
Yeah, full
You got to be
nude.
fully nude.
Just
you
with
ever
your-
done a dog?
Keyzie does it
Pugs?
like that. He does it with his cap on backwards.
Yeah, yeah. With his iron t-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, have you ever done that?
Have I ever done what? The
Done
on
a
off
dog.
No, can't say I have.
Oh, well,
Obviously,
so-
you rate it though. It's
Well, look,
Perhaps with a-
I'm just throwing it out there as an option. Well, I don't think people talk about it enough.
I don't ever have a hell of a lot of
I
Very
mean, I
pedestrian.
space to do that.
Yeah.
In my house.
I've experimented, I suppose, over the years, but that's never occurred to me.
No.
Which I find really surprising,
Yeah.
given my sexual imagination.
Yeah. Oh, well. Anyone out there, let us know.
And you're saying you haven't?
No, I haven't. Well, it's
Okay.
been discussed. I've been discussing it since I was a teenager, just because it would be funny.
And
If
you
you
never
could,
thought to-
if you could,
maybe I have, I don't know.
is there anyone out there that has done it? Maybe
Please.
message Pugs on the Insta there.
Yeah, you can go direct, or you can go to the show Instagram, Hauraki Big Show. Send us a DM.
Yeah.
Let us know if you've given it a try.
I'd like to know how it went for them.
Pros, cons, ideally, and then
Yeah,
that way
yeah.
we can cover that tomorrow. Yeah,
Maybe I'll try that tomorrow.
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
After you make
Before
your
you
fish
come in,
curry.
there you go.
After my fish curry, yeah. Yeah, after that.
That's my
Yeah.
ideal day right there.
Yeah. Good stuff.
What else happened on the weekend? Took the dog to Animates.
For a wash?
For a wash.
Yeah.
Ah.
They give you a $2 coin to put in the machine, and then you pay at the counter $10.
Right. But is it an actual
They give you
$2
a
coin?
$2 coin, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So normally this
coin?
would be $2, but here it's 10.
Yes.
But that was good. God, dog doesn't like it.
No.
They don't like it.
Well,
They're good
actually,
though. I like the machine. It was good.
I've actually, it's like a box, eh?
It's a great big sink, like
Yes.
your laundry basin.
Yes.
It's got a thing so they've got the collar on, you can chain them up.
Yes.
And then it's got a hose. The first thing is it's warm water with shampoo, and then it's flea treatment, and then it's water with conditioner, and then it's rinse them off, and then it's a light blow wave, and then it's a stronger blow wave, and then it's a wash out the basin thing. So that's that's the cycle. The dog's not a fan of any of it.
Yeah. That's interesting because
Quivering mess.
I've seen dogs in that very scenario that love it.
Oh, yeah.
That are loving it.
My dog's not that dog, especially the head, the dryer.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that. And when she's all wet and just it bulges, it's quite a sight. Because we had to give her a bit of a wash because she took a steamer at some point and got shit all through her hair and then dragged it on our bed.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll be covering that in the show. Finally.
Is that 15 minutes?
Yeah. Keyzie Wood?
Yeah, mate.
Your Hauraki Big Show Keyzie word of the day is...
I'm trying to think of dog.
Dog.
Yeah, well, let's just make it dog. Yeah,
For a
yeah.
couple of reasons.
Yeah.
Hey, send us all the Keyzie words in from over the week. We're going to call a winner today on the show.
Yeah.
Have a little prize pack. And it could be you next week. So send those in with your contact number to Hauraki Big Show on Instagram. And while you're there, give us a follow. Mr. Mike Minogue, Boydie J, Chris Key NZ, and Call Me Pugs.
Oh, no, don't worry about Chris if he's not here.
Okay, don't
Fuck
follow
that.
Chris Key NZ.
Yeah.
Follow Call Me Pugs.
Good on you, mate.